Good afternoon, World Wide Web. Good morning. This is James. Happy Saturday. And a little video here. Some opportunity might be knocking, and I just wanted to bring it up to everybody so everyone's abreast of the situation. Bed Bath and Beyond is done. I guess you already knew this. For some reason, their stock is still trading. Some interesting news. These might be some of the worst business decisions that you've ever heard in your entire life. But Bed Bath and Beyond, I don't know. You remember how they were going to sell Bye Bye Baby for $1 billion? Well, they got offered $15 million for it, and they turned it down. They stopped the auction to sell Bye Bye Baby. Bye Bye Baby. But they did sell their most valuable asset, the one thing that they had that was a freaking gold mine. And I cannot believe, I mean, this company made, I can name 15 right off the top of my head that would have saved some version of this company and kept it alive. They just, and I'm not a CEO, so it's just really sad to see what these people have done to this place. But yeah, it's a fire sale now. They even sold off the Bed Bath and Beyond website. And that's what I wanted to share with everybody. Do you know who bought the Bed Bath and Beyond website? Drum roll, please. Drum roll. Overstock.com. Yeah. So the billion to billion and a half dollar revenue website of Bed Bath and Beyond, a good name brand where people probably have no idea this is even happening, are still going to be swooning to buy their towels and other crap, and Bathery and Bed Bath fans and Bed Bath fans forever will still be able to go to the Bed Bath and Beyond website. They'll still be able to shop there. They'll still be able to load up profitable goods there. They'll still be shopping in one of the top e-commerce providers on earth. These guys are way up there in the pack. When you add $1 billion worth of revenue to Overstock's revenue, yeah, you turn into a company that is, well, they had a sinking revenue, actually, you remember before. But for a whopping $25 million, they bought this name. They bought a name, a domain name. They bought the intellectual rights to Bed Bath & Beyond for $25 million. Overstock in a quarter does $381 million last quarter. So they're about, I don't know, somewhere around 1.6 billion a year, 2 billion a year in revenue-ish, right? So now they just added the Bed Bath & Beyond brand name. The Bed Bath & Beyond store will be reopening, and it will be owned by Overstock. This company is now going to go from, I don't know, we'll call it 2 to 2.76 per year, and this was probably COVID excess money spending. And in reality, they're probably living around the 2 range. It was before and after COVID, so we got to consider that. The $2 billion range, we're going to be looking at maybe the $3 billion range. Good, profitable, marked up e-commerce items. They don't even have to be the same items. They didn't buy any of their stock. They didn't buy any of their inventory. They just got the name, the intellectual rights, and the website. So the website will live on. It was the most valuable thing that Bed Bath & Beyond had. It was worth, 100 stores possibly. It was worth all their stores. It was the only thing that had a value apparently. But Overstock.com stock price has gone from, drum roll please, 22 to 20 on June 12th, all the way up to June 20th. It was still sitting at 2062. And then I guess this happened, and I was not paying attention. I was not following it. But Overstock.com hit $32.57. And then it tapered back off to 27 and change, and then back to 29.37. This thing is hot to trot right now. It doesn't know what to do with itself. If it is going to be 50% bigger than it was before, you might be able to add $10 onto this stock price. So 32 would be about the right number. So right now it's about trading what it should trade with this new revenue as a company in theory, if they grew up that quick. But man, I can't believe that I didn't catch this one. I got done paying attention to Bed Bath and Beyond, and somehow none of my channels told me about it. I would have loved to have found this at 24 or 22 or 23. But I wanted to make everybody aware. This is one that you want to pay attention to now. If this thing does come down for a few minutes, get some overstock. Grab some. They just had a huge increase in their revenue because of the acquisition of the most valuable property of Bed Bath and Beyond, which is their billion-dollar website. And when good people run it, it could become a lot bigger than that. It could be a $2 billion website. Overstock's really good at these things, and that's what they specialize in. They're an e-commerce company. I would imagine they can at least do it twice as good as Bed Bath & Beyond. So, but they won't be running all the commercials for it, or will they? Who knows? I guess they run them from time to time. But yeah, overstock.com, we missed a really good opportunity here. I hate to tell it to everybody late, but Overstock's ticker symbol is OSTK, Overstock. And put this one on your watch list. If it hits 22, if it hits 23, if it hits 24, you might want to just try to get some. It would seem like a really, really good, strong price to get in at. The thing's coming right back to 30. This is one that has forceful resistance to 30 at this point. And that's why it started to fall here, and it said, hell, no, we're not going. Then it went up $2. Let's look at it over 1 year. Yes, we also have a $25 to $30 company without it. It kind of was falling towards May of 2023. And then here comes this Bed Bath and Beyond news. This is the 1 year chart. Jesus. Who was asleep at the wheel here? I'm sorry, everybody. But I at least want to make you aware of it late. I was that bummed when I saw it. Because we still have one more question to be answered. Who's going to end up with the bye-bye baby asset? That is not as big. Well, I don't know. The stores are closed, so it's just the name brand. I know it was worth $1 billion before, but that was when it had all the stores, and there was something that came with it. There was a profit line and all that other stuff. Now it failed to sell for $15 million. Bed Bath & Beyond wouldn't even take it. Maybe the judge is going to force them to take it. Maybe that would be the play. Let's see if we can find out whose offer got turned down, and maybe we can see if the judge forces them to sell it to those people. Because it doesn't seem like that they're in charge of this thing. It seems like the bankruptcy judge is most likely in charge of this thing. And they just canceled the auction for the bye-bye baby's highest. They just canceled the highest bidder. They had one bid and one bid only. And you know what? I just got a funny feeling that they're not allowed to do that. And the judge is going to correct them on it, maybe, and award them and force them to sell that shit off to the person who bid on it. So I'll be right back. Hang on. I'm going to tell you who bid on it, and let's hope they're public. Hang on a second. I'm back. It's called Dream on Me. Dream on Me is the baby stuff supplier of bye-bye baby. And Dream on Me made the $15.5 million offer, which was then rejected by Bed Bath & Beyond. So I guess we learned a lesson here. We didn't pay attention, or I didn't pay attention. Hopefully you did pay attention. And who ended up with the assets. He who finds out first wins. Yeah, and even if you found out a little bit late, like a couple of days late, you could have still win just by using your brain, saying, damn, this thing's going to be 50% bigger. And that's what they did. They just went with 50% bigger. They're like, well, it's $1 billion a year, at least. So I think that's how the mentality works of everyone. But you did have a couple of days to get in on it. But I'm going to set every alert in the world for bye-bye baby. Dream on Me is not a publicly traded company. It doesn't look like, correct me if I'm wrong. I can't find any ticker for it. It looks like a private company. So there will be no play on Dream on Me or hoping that the judge makes them take it. What we can do is hope for hope for someone else to buy them out, and hope, and there's a lesson that just was learned by a lot of major companies. The website and the intellectual property rights of Bed Bath and Beyond were worth, I don't know, in this case, this company's market cap is $1.33 billion. It just went up by 33%, which means, oh, I don't know, about 420 something million dollars. Yeah, $420 million of increased market cap because they bought something for 25 million. So if you can buy something for $25 million, or in BBBY Baby's case, maybe 20 million, let's just say, and then have it make your market cap become worth, that's a good buy. that's a very, very good purchase. Your stock lovers loved it so much they called it worth 400 million right off the get, and you only paid 25 for it. So this is a great move for a board of directors of a publicly traded company. Please leave in the comments below who is a good potential owner for BBBY Baby, a publicly traded company that might spend 20 or 30 million dollars and get the damn name, get the damn website, get the traffic, get the intellectual rights. Who's going to learn from overstock.com? Or is Overstock? Why aren't they buying it? That's a good question at this point. I got a feeling Overstock probably buys the damn thing. That would only make perfect sense. I mean, who could have learned this lesson better than them? Well, we just brought our market cap up 400 something million dollars. We all just made a cajillion in bonuses for ourselves, and we only spent 25 million of the company's cash. No big whoop. We got one more heavy hitting intellectual property rights on the line for Bed Bath and Beyond. It's BBBY Baby. I don't know. After making this video, I'm thinking Overstock comes in and makes that phone call. They know who to call, and they'll get it done. And there's no reason why they shouldn't add that too. I'm not sure how much their website did, but I know the brand can live on through Overstock, and Overstock is stupid not to do this. Real stupid. They could just dump a few shares of what they just made on this deal and go buy it, and then have this thing drive itself up to 35 probably. I don't know. It seemed like a no-brainer for Overstock. It would also seem like a no-brainer for a lot of e-commerce platform providers that have an extra 20 million burning a hole in their pocket to buy a major retailer like that and own the name and everything and the intellectual property rights. Good God. Go give them $25 million, Overstock. That seems like money well spent. Well, what do you think? Leave in the comments below. What other big companies besides Overstock have an opportunity or the capacity just to absorb this thing in as a website, as an e-commerce platform, and keep up with it? I guess Amazon could. Overstock could. Square could. I guess anyone on earth could. But we're looking for a publicly traded company, I guess. We're also just going to keep our eyes on it. I can't receive the news fast enough, but I am going to subscribe to every alert in the BBBY Baby Bed Bath and Beyond universe, and this is really going to suck because that's just so many wasteful alerts. But I guess I'm going to have to sit through them. At some time, the judge is going to either force another auction and just say the winner wins, or something. But whoever wins, I want to be pressing the sell button at that, or the buy button at that moment, because that sucker's gonna scream. Overstock, it won't scream as much as this one though. Congrats on these people, and if you can get this thing for 22, 23 or something, it's got strong resistance at that level. I can't even imagine it being able to sit at that level now. Maybe before it was able to sit at that level. Hardly. It looks like it really likes to live in the $30 to high 20s range, but it has potentiality on a crushing Dow market. If the Dow gets a severe crash, you might just find yourself owning this thing at $20 a share or something like that. If you can get a few really good down Dow market days, some really good beatings. But anyhow, thank you for watching the video. Have a wonderful day. We're not going to miss the next one, but it looks like we did miss this one. But we might still be able to play with it. So, I don't know. What do y'all think? Leave it in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel and have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. And I will tell the viewers of the stock channel first who owns Bye Bye Baby as soon as Bye Bye Baby has an owner. And we're not going to miss this one next time. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.